Alright friends, welcome back to Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G, and look what we have for you here today. Actually, we reviewed this incredible Godzilla King of the Monsters, King Ghidorah playset. It includes the Argo Jet Indestructible City included, and of course this is from Jakks Pacific, and it was pretty awesome when this movie was coming out for Godzilla King of the Monsters. However, a few months later, kind of to ramp up for Christmas season, they released the exact same action figure, but this playset was beefed up, and it not only had the Argo, it also included an Osprey. Instead of having one green city, it had two cities, an orange and a like a brownish type wafer color. But they also did some paint application on our King Ghidorah, and it looks absolutely incredible. Look at that. It's amazing what a little bit of paint will do. Look at the mouth, the eyes, the teeth, and of course there's like texture type paint and washing on the wings versus this one, which is just a plastic single color and then the eyes only. Look at that. So we're gonna take a much closer look when we open this bad boy up, and you're not gonna want to miss this. I'm so excited because this is definitely one I've been waiting to do for a while. I actually got this probably around Christmas season 2019 and been waiting to do it, and don't ask me what I've been waiting for. I guess it's just the right time, and Godzilla vs. Kong just came out, so why don't we dive on in. But guys, before we get started, if you've not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe below. Hit the notification bell next to it so you can get notified every time we have a new video come out. Talk to us in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know where in the world you are watching from. Give us a big thumbs up if you like Godzilla, King of the Monsters, Godzilla vs. Kong, King Kong, Ghidorah, you name it. Anybody from the Monsterverse. And what do you say we go ahead and get started right now?
What is up, Vince and Gigi?
Vince and Gigi, Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
Gigi.
Vince and Gigi from Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
Vince and Gigi on Super Channel G.
So tight. Don't stop doing what you're doing.
Congratulations on all your success.
Congratulations on everything.
I will see you on the TV.
Super Channel G.
God, is this great?
Alright friends, welcome back to Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G, and I'm so excited to show you this King Ghidorah Godzilla King of the Monsters playset. This is the 6-inch articulating figure set, and as I just mentioned in the intro of this video, this was the second release of this character, and what they did was they basically prepared another wave of the same figure sets for, you know, the holiday season for 2019, right around Christmas, so that they could, you know, more kids could get their hands on them and more collectors and so on. But it was kind of cool because it featured these two exploding building sets, so you can have them crashing into it, versus just the one green one right here, and then just the one Argo that was flying up there. And then, you know, the paint application was just, there was really nothing paint application when we opened the first one. As you can see right here, I actually have one of the King Ghidorahs open already, which you probably saw us open on our YouTube channel a couple years ago. But man, this is it. And then of course this head came off, and to get closer to take a look at it, there really was minimal colors on here, and you see a tiny little splash of like this grayish black right here, but it was absolutely minimal, and it looked like maybe it was even isolated to the heads and the necks. Look. So in any event, the eyes were the only other part that was painted. It was just a little dot of white, and here's the rest. Oh, it looks like there's a little bit of blackish gray there on the tail, and just a tiny little bit. You can barely even tell anywhere else. But this is this exact same King Ghidorah. And if I put them side by side after we open them, you're gonna definitely see the difference. You'll already see how bright this one is compared to this one. But we're gonna get him open, and then you'll see compared to the smaller King Ghidorah. There is an obvious, it's a little more subtle, but obvious height difference and size difference from the smaller little battle packs. But yeah, this is the little building that there is. It was set up right here, the one that it originally came with. So let's get them open. Let's take a look to see what exactly is in this set. And it's just so awesome how it came with more accessories. And so just to compare one last time, you'll notice right here, almost everything is the same. Almost. Because there's Argo Jet and Destructible City included. Absolutely. But this one doesn't even mention that it has the Osprey. So that's really cool. And then this one, the only other difference is they slapped on this sticker right here. Look, there's a a sticker just slapped on. It says 10 pieces, where that one didn't, of course, didn't have the sticker, but the box is identical to the original box. It even has the picture of the green buildings getting blasted apart. And it still has what appears to be this metallic, shiny looking King Ghidorah, which is definitely not what's inside. But let's read, look at this radioactive symbol right here. Articulating figure. Let's see what it says for the write-up. It says, King Ghidorah is the massive dragon-like destroyer with 3 heads, capable of 3 times the destruction. Become the largest super species the world has ever seen as you fly into battle as a living lightning storm to decide once and for all who is the king of the monsters. Whoa! Alright, this was to celebrate, look at that, 65 years of Godzilla, legendary Toho. Alright, I'm ready to bust it on open. And oh, before I move on, the other set was this Rodan, and just throwing this out there, this was for the bigger ones, because the smaller sets, one had Mothra, one had, well, there were several Godzilla, Mothra, and Rodan, and King Ghidorah. And this is the other one we got, Rodan. We'll do this on another video, showing how this also has the 2 building sets blowing up like that. It's exact same two, Osprey and Argo. But it's nice because if you only got one or the other, whatever, or you want to have more play sets, that definitely was a huge plus. So let's get this open. And boy, am I excited to see the paint applications on that one and this one. Whoa, almost dropped it. Okay, here we are, my friends. King Ghidorah. Let's open this up right here. And that should be it. One little piece of tape to slide it out. And you know what? This time we're gonna save the package, because if you've been watching our channel for a while, you realize that I save all the packages. And one of the reasons is, you know, whether it's Marvel Legends, whatever, if they're leaning on top of each other, they carry weight. And this one, the wings started bending in. Look at that. And so while sometimes that curbing can naturally occur with that, ooh, his leg fell off. Well, that's another reason why I want to keep them in the package. Now I'll just get the leg out there, but you'll see this is why I like to keep them in their original packaging so I don't get injured, so to speak. All right, so let's get our King Ghidorah out. Let's cut these. I don't even know if we need to cut those little rubber bands. You just kind of probably just pull it out. I don't know if it's a rubber band or just a plastic tag, but all right. You do have to cut it, otherwise it's just gonna tear on its own anyway. Here we are. Oh, and you know what? A friend of mine did say use nail clippers so I don't scratch it up, which looks like I forgot to do. Sorry, but it's a great idea that I definitely need to start implementing. Here we are. Get this building out. Get this building out. Or building set. There we are. And now it's time to get our King Ghidorah. Yeah. Oh, his neck. Or necks. There we are. Sorry about that, guys. I was facing in the wrong direction. Okay. Now, as far as these little guys, let's get the tails out. And, without destroying it, let's see what I can do here. Let's just pull this out real quick. There we are, so we can reach the tail just a little better. Okay, perfect. There we are. Slid that on the bottom, and then these are kind of fragile, so I definitely don't want to break those. So there we are. I just kind of lift it up instead of directly cutting. There we are. Just clipped it right there. All right, awesome. Perfect. Set this aside. Sorry if I got a little excited and was off camera just a little bit. But the moment we've all been waiting for. Look at this King Ghidorah. And, wow. Let me get even closer. And I'm gonna just pop his head off right here, just so we can take a closer look right here. Now, it may feel subtle and just barely slightly different. Oh, see if I can get just to scratch that little pink speck off right there. Look at that. Okay. The Ghidorah that I was comparing him to. Now, this doesn't look a whole lot different, but it is. And even the teeth make it different. And then the neck is a lot darker. Look at that. So, now we're gonna have them compare the actual bodies in just a moment. So, this action figure has 3 heads that technically articulate, but all they do is just kind of lean from the base of the neck, except for this one, of course. I'd say spoiler alert, but at this point, you better have watched Godzilla King of the Monsters already. I'm just kidding. But you all know what happens with this one, because it's also the basis for Godzilla versus Kong. And look at his body. The sculpt is actually pretty outstanding. Look at that. And his legs do move independently. Look at that. They move this far down and this far up. They don't move out, but they do move that much. Look at that. And so the tails will restrict the movement a little bit because it's going to have to lean on there. But the wings, in kind of interesting that they fold here instead of more at the base or something like that. But they move this far in and down, this far back. That's how those move. And the tails, let's see if it has it says anywhere where it says right and left. It does not. So let's see. Do we have 2 different size pegs? Or are they the exact same size? Well, either way, it can't be. I guess it could be like that. Because if it's like this, they would be hitting each other. This one does look slightly bigger. So let's see if the hole's bigger. It definitely looks bigger on this side. So I'm going to pop that one in by holding and twisting. If you couldn't tell, that was a snug fit by all the squeaking. Okay, and this one right here. Well, it's kind of in the way to get this other one in here. There we are. Man, I don't remember the other one being this hard to put in, but I guess it had to be. It's been a couple years, so. Alright. Come on, work with me, my buddy. Ugh, there we go. That was a little rough, but it went in. Look at that. Look at the tails. Wow, that looks pretty cool. And look at the wings. So, I know we had a little bit of difficulty getting King Ghidorah to stand the last time for the wings to hold, but this one's holding pretty well. Look at that, man! That actually looks pretty outstanding. So, what do you think? All right, so let's compare him to, and look how awesome that is. Compare him to our original King Ghidorah, the first release. Let's put him up right here. Let's see if we can get him in the exact same pose. And you know what? Looks like I put the tails perhaps on the other way. So maybe I did put them on wrong the first time. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. And this one does feel a little bit different overall to begin with. Look at that. Okay. Just turn that out. Look at that right there. Why does this one almost feel like it's taller? I guess it's just because the wings are further back. I wonder if I just move the wings further back if it does that. So, here's a comparison of the two. Side by side. What are your thoughts on this? Give you a good look here. Here's the back of the first release. And here's the back of our second release. Let's turn them around. And if it was the same type of tails, I don't know if I put it on wrong this time or wrong last time, but either way, I definitely put these on the other way. But here's the back of our King Ghidorah. There's the detail, and here's the back. I'm sorry, this was our second release, and here's our first release. From the back is where you really tell the difference. Look at that. Wow. Crazy. So, let's pull the wing back. So interesting. Alright. Instead of just the single building set that you put right here, we actually have double that. This and also this. And this one appears to be just this green set right here. Look at that. It's literally just that set again. So it does not come with that green one anymore, but look, the green one is just the orange one again. City in ruins. Alright, and who do we want him fighting? Do we want him fighting... Oh my gosh. Where's our Godzilla buddies? Right here. We want him fighting our... Of course, Godzilla. Or our Heat Ray Godzilla. Or our Burning Godzilla. Of course, we already know if Burning Godzilla goes up against this King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah is toast. I'm pretty sure anybody would be. Not sure about Muto, since he absorbs radiation, but I don't know if he could take that extreme heat, because he didn't use that ability in the first movie. Okay, and last but not least, let's take a look at our Argo, which is super bendy and flexible. Look at that. Wow. Crazy, right? Looks awesome though. And let's take a look at our Osprey. Man, this is one super soft, flexible Osprey. It may as well be a gummy worm. It's so flexible. Compare it to our original. Same thing. Look, super flexible. And then where's our Argo? Well, not finding it right away. But cool how it comes with both. Now the interesting thing is, you've seen the movie. Like, there's like 3 of these, or maybe even more, that fit in here. So the size is, not saying that it had to be accurate, but this would definitely be tons bigger. So let's set that aside. Oh, if you want to compare it to the new Playmates versions, here's the Osprey, and here's the one from Jakks Pacific. Why am I so badly out of focus? There we are. Jakks Pacific. And here's the one from Playmates. So that'll give you an idea. And then this one is still bendable and flexible, but look, when I do this right here, this is how much it bends. When I do this one right here, the whole thing moves. So that'll tell you just about how flexible and soft it is. All right. So what are your thoughts on this, guys? I'd love to see what you think in the comments below. And let's set this aside. Let's move this King Ghidorah out of the way. And let's actually put this bad boy right over here. And let's have him going up against this Godzilla right here. What are your thoughts on that? Let's have him lean forward a little bit. How's that? Man, that looks pretty outstanding. Wow. I'm loving it, guys. I'm sure you are too. Look at that. There we are. So, this was really awesome. And I want to thank you guys for hanging out with us here today. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe below. Hit the notification bell next to it so you're notified every time we have a new video come out. Talk to us in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know where in the world you're watching from. Give us a big thumbs up if you like Godzilla, King Ghidorah, the Monsterverse just in general. And check out our YouTube channel for more great videos like this. So, until next time, guys, thanks again for watching Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G. Peace.